What up, guys? Welcome to my second vlog for this channel. Two things I wanted to talk to you about today was the iPhone 5S and the lawsuit pending against Apple CEO Tim Cook for an antitrust breach. Okay, first off, the iPhone 5S. Initially, Apple had denied they were going to release a 5S later this year. Turns out that could be true. Turns out that they could also release the 5S later this year, and I'll tell you why in a minute. There's rumors saying that Apple are currently doing research into a wireless charging solution for the iPhone 5S. Essentially, what this would mean was that you won't have to plug in a cable from your phone into your computer or into your car or in the plane, or whatever your scenarios. If Apple go ahead and do this solution, which I doubt they will, because they've only just released the Lightning connector with the iPhone 5 and iPad Mini and the iPad 4, I think. They would have to sell it solely based on convenience. Now, no matter what you do, they could design a charging pad so your iPhone sits on the pad and wirelessly charges, but that pad would still have to be plugged into an outlet or into a USB port in your computer or whatever the case is. So it won't really be convenient. If they're going to go with a solution like this, it would have to be completely wireless. And I don't know if that can be achieved and not have an increase in the price for the 5S compared to the iPhone 5. There is an informant, so to speak, at Apple that have said that, although contrary to Apple's saying that denied that they were looking into a wireless charging solution for the iPhone 5S, they say that Apple is in fact looking into a solution for wireless charging to be implemented into the iPhone 5S. So we will see what happens, whether they go ahead with that or not. Like I said, if they do, it'll have to be completely based on convenience. The other thing is the pending lawsuit, the pending antitrust lawsuit against Apple CEO Tim Cook. Now, what happened was, we all know that they've got the ebook app called iBooks. It's like a little icon of like a bookshelf. Apple originally negotiated with a whole lot of publishers to buy their content at a cheaper price, digitized content at a cheaper price, make it available on the App Store at a higher price so that we can buy it and we can read it. I'm not entirely sure what sparked this lawsuit in the first place. I do know that the lawsuit was initially issued in April 2012. Essentially what that means is that it's almost been a year. Well, April next month will be a year. What happened was Apple pushed for what they call an agency model, which handles their pricing guide for the ebooks. What they've done is Apple have realized that Amazon holds the monopoly in the ebook section with their Kindle and Kindle Fire. So what they've done is Apple have created this agency model in an attempt to dilute Amazon's power in the book markets. Within terms of that, Apple have also offered a vast number of discounts on the ebooks. In some cases, they're even making a loss on selling the books, in an attempt that once somebody buys a book at the cheaper price, they'll see something else they like at a higher price that isn't discounted and buy that as well. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with that lawsuit against Tim Cook. It'll be interesting. We should know later this year. Also, with regards to the antitrust lawsuit, Apple and several of their publishers have argued that the move of making the model has fostered a competitiveness by limiting Amazon's stronghold in the ebook sector with their Kindle and Kindle Fire. Now, I don't know what they mean by that. They're obviously trying to cover themselves. By no means am I trying to knock down Apple. I'm recording this video on an iPhone. I'm a big Apple fan, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I agree with some of their motives and some of the things that they do and how they go about doing it. Back to the iPhone 5S. We don't know if the iPhone 5S will be released later this year. There has been a pattern where Apple have said that they weren't going to release something, and then suddenly they have, and that's the iPad mini. They initially said there were rumors going on that they were going to release a miniature version of the iPad called the iPad mini. They initially denied it, and then at the Apple keynote at the end of last year, they introduced the iPad mini. So who knows, could this mean that they're going to release the iPhone 5S later this year? Could it not? Who knows, we will have to wait and see. So that's going to wrap it up for today's vlog. If you like the content, subscribe, like, that helps me a lot. Rate, comment, maybe leave your suggestions about what you want me to talk about. Leave your comments down below as to what you think about the rumored model of the iPhone 5S being released later this year, and what you think of the antitrust lawsuit against Tim Cook, the Apple CEO. Do you think he deserves it? Do you think that they were trying to swindle something there, or whatever the case was? Let me know down below in the comments. And yeah, stick around. There'll be plenty more of these videos coming around in the coming weeks. Thanks for watching. Peace.